Song cycle, as a genre, has never received the praise and attention that full operas, operettas, or symphonies have been lavished with, and in comparison, there are considerably less song cycles than there are any one of the three genres I just mentioned. However, song cycles are still being written today, and they are relatively as popular in the musical theater world as vice versa. Besides the obvious examples, including William Finn's Elegies and Jason Robert Brown's Songs for a New World, there are the less familiar examples, including Andrew Lloyd Webber's song cycles Tell Me on a Sunday and Song and Dance. Cats is also often thought of as a song cycle, with each of the songs being settings of T.S. Eliot's poetry, most of which is sung by solo voices with orchestral accompaniment, and all are complete bodies of work. The same could be said about Andrew Lippa's Unknown John and Jen, and Jason Robert Brown's The Last 5 Years. In the second half of our assignment, the Schmuel Song, notice that this show tune fits the description of an art song, and the show it is from fits the description of a song cycle.
First, a story. Little Christmas story. I call it the story of Schmuel, tailor of Klimovich. Schmuel would work till 10:30 at his tailor shop in Klimovich. Get up at dawn and start again with the hems and pins and a twist. 41 years had come and gone at his tailor shop in Klimovich. Watching the winter soldier on, there was one thing Schmuel missed. If I only had time, old Schmuel said, I would build a dress that's in my head, a dress to fire the mad desire of girls from here to Minsk. But I have no more hours left to sew. Then the clock upon the wall began to glow. And the clock said, na 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 na, oh Schmuel, you'll get to be happy. Na 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 na, I give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, so Schmuel, go sew and be happy. But Schmuel said, no, no, it's not my lot. I gotta make do with the time I've got. Schmuel was done at 10:30, and he said, good night, old Klimovich. Put on his coat to go, but then the clock cried, wait, not yet. Even though you're not wise or rich, you're the finest man in Klimovich. Listen up, Schmuel, make one stitch and you'll see what you can get. But Schmuel said, clock, it's much too late. I'm at peace with life, I accept my fate. But the clock said, Schmuel, one stitch and you will unlock the dreams you've lost. So Schmuel, with reluctance, took his thread. He pulled a bolt of velvet and he said, I should take out my teeth and go to bed. I'm sitting here mid-talking clocks instead. And the clock said, na 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 na, oh Schmuel, you'll get to be happy. Na 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 na, I give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, just do it and you can be happy. So Schmuel put the thread through the needle's eye, and the moon stared down from a starless sky. And he pushed the thread through the velvet black, and he looked and the clock was turning back. So he grabbed his shears and he cut some lace as the hands moved left on the old clock's face. And his fingers flew and the fabric swirled. It was 9:15 all around the world. Every cut and stitch was a perfect fit, as if God himself were controlling it. And Schmuel cried through a rush of tears, take me back, oh, 41 years. And on it went, down that silent street, till Schmuel's dress was at last complete. And he stretched his arms, and he closed his eyes, and the morning sun finally started to rise. And the dress he made on that endless night was a dress that would make any soul take flight. Not a swatch, not a skein had gone to waste, every ribbon and button ideally placed, and sewn into the seams were 41 seasons of dreams, dreams that you could feel coming real. And that very dress, so the paper swore, was the dress a girl in Odessa wore on the day she promised forevermore to love a young man named Schmuel, who only one day before had knocked at her kitchen door. Plenty have hoped and dreamed and prayed, but they can't get out of Klimovich. If Schmuel had been a cute Goyish maid, he'd have looked a lot like you. Maybe it's just that you're afraid to go out onto a Klimovich. Maybe your heart's completely swayed, but your head can't follow through. But shouldn't I want the world to see the brilliant girl who inspires me? Don't you think that now's a good time to be the ambitious freak you are? Say goodbye to wiping ashtrays at the bar. Say hello to Kathy Hyatt, big time star. 'Cause I say, na 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 na, Kathy, you get to be happy. Na 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 na, give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, stop temping and go and be happy. Here's a headshot guy and a new backstage where you're right for something on every page. Take a breath, take a step, take a chance. Take your time. Have I mentioned today how lucky I am to be in love with you?